The drugstore is constantly changing and bringing out new products, but some things just stick with you because they're so good, and those are these guys right here. These are my drugstore essentials, like my must-haves, my diehards. Like, these are things that I think are my holy grails, and they're all from the drugstore. I know most of my viewers are actually from Australia, so I wanted to make this video really based around Australian drugstores, so like Priceline, Good House, Warehouse, stuff like that. But a couple of these things snuck in that I know are drugstore overseas, but you can readily get them online. Start off from the base. The base is primer. I have two favorite primers. This one is no secret. You know I love this. It has been on so many videos. It is the Maybelline Baby Skin Poreless Primer. It does what it says. It smooths out all your imperfections, all your pores. It's sort of blurring effect as well. It's really nice and it's very, very affordable. And the other primer I want to talk about is the Australis Mist Serum Primer. This is really good because I have dry skin and it hydrates and it gives you a really dewy effect underneath, which is really, really pretty. For foundation, these two are going to seem really polar opposites, but they're my favorites. I have been obsessed with the Fit Me foundations for ages, but usually people like the dewy one or the matte one. I love both. I do have really dry skin, but for some reason, the matte one doesn't seem to overly dry me out by any means. And I love the feeling of this on my skin, so when I combine these two, it's comfortable, really good coverage, and they last ages. For concealer, I could really only pick one drugstore concealer that I was obsessed with for ages, and it's the Maybelline again. It's the Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Eraser. I don't use it just for under eye, I use it to highlight. I even use it to conceal spots and stuff like that. The coverage on this thing is incredible. Incredible. I love it, and it comes on sale at Priceline all the time. I haven't used this guy in years, but I picked it up recently and I have rediscovered why I used to love this so much. It is the CoverGirl Clean Professional Translucent Powder. It's not translucent, that clearly has colour in it for one, but it is so affordable, it's so finely milled, it is a little bit hard to breathe around, but that's fine because it's so cheap and I really, really like this powder. I really enjoy a good setting spray, and my favourite from the drugstore is the Insta Fix and Go by Rimmel. It smells like cucumber. You can prime and set your face with this, and it smells like cucumber. It's so good and it's really refreshing. Bronzer, my must-have, unfortunately isn't really available in Australia. It's more of a UK brand, but you can buy it on the Makeup Revolution website. It is the Freedom Bronzer. It's just their plain ass bronzer. I'm obsessed. This huge pan was like $4 or something. It's so cheap and it just does a really good job at what a basic bronzer should do. Blush, again, this isn't a product you can really find in Australia, and if you can find it in Australian drugstores, let me know where. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This colour is just amazing, and I had this blush for way too long, probably a good couple of years now, and I haven't even dinted it. It has not been touched. This thing is still in perfect condition, so it lasts forever. My favourite topic is highlighters, and I could go on forever and ever and probably ever. But I will be good, and I will just narrow it down to two favourites of mine right now. One of them is the Colourpop Luster Dust in Strobe Globe. It is a powder highlight that is not glittery. It is beautiful. It's just like, it's almost natural, but it ain't. It's just better than your skin. But if you're after one that is strictly drugstore and it's recently come out at Priceline Australia, you're after this guy here. This is the L'Oreal I can't pronounce the French term on the top, but it is the Highlighting Quad by L'Oreal Paris. This is the shade, I think it was gold, and it is beautiful. I am wearing it today and it is quite blinding actually. It is so impressive. It comes with 4 shades in here. I obviously use the lightest 2 for me, and the other 2 I use as eyeshadows, so I still get my money's worth. Eyebrows for me are really, really important, and I actually put eyebrows on no matter what. If I'm wearing no makeup to full glam, there's eyebrows on. Now, I have 2 products that are sort of in 2 different categories. I'll start with the normal product first. This is the Oh Highbrow by Australis Cosmetics. It comes in this really cute packaging. It's very, very sturdy actually. And then it has 2 eyebrow powders, a highlighter, and like a wax slash pomade because it's actually quite pigmented. And I've used this for years. like years and years I've been using this product, and it's just great for every day to a bold brow. The other product is something I use for convenience sake because it is just easier not to worry about my brows. Of course, I'm talking about the Maybelline Tattoo Brow. It's one of those peel off eyebrow things. So you paint it on, you peel it off after 15 minutes, and you have a semi-permanent brow on there. Now, I love this because it's simply convenient, and it really is just one step a couple times a week, and it just saves you so much effort during the day. Eyeshadow is something I'm pretty excited about, but unfortunately, the Australian drugstore at the moment just doesn't have anything that I'm really digging too much. But the UK drugstore has some fantastic options for us. I'll start with my old-time favourite. This is the I Heart Makeup. This is the Chocolate Rose Gold palette. The inside of this palette is beautiful. It has a wide variety of shades in here. Very, very metallic shades and very, very creamy mattes. Now, the other one that I'm going to talk about is what I'm wearing on this eye today. I have a comparison because it is the W7 Blazon palette. This is obviously a dupe for the Naked Heat palette. This is what I have on my face. I have half Naked Heat, not half W7, and it's incredible. The palette is easily comparable to the Urban Decay palette and is literally 1/8 of the price. This guy is $10. It is so impressive. No, they do not swatch well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you go to the store, you're gonna swatch this, you can be like, eh. Put it on your eyes, you'll be blown away. It is so pigmented, so buttery, and it's just like one of those, like, don't knock it till you actually try it product. There are a lot of good lip options out there nowadays in the drugstores, but something I just keep going back to is these guys right here. It's the Maybelline Color Drama Crayons. I've been using these guys for years. Unfortunately, I've been using specifically these guys for years, which is totally gross, I know. These guys are the best things in the world to travel with because they're literally the size of a pencil. Literally a crayon, so like a lip liner and a lipstick in one. They're really pigmented, and I think they're like $7. And if you are after a more of a liquid lipstick style one, it is the Australis Girl Boss Demi Matte Lip Cream. So it is technically a liquid lipstick, but doesn't feel like it and is slightly glossy. And I just think for someone that isn't after longevity but is after more hydrating and a pretty color, this is the ultimate lip gloss. Alrighty guys, that completes my drugstore must-haves. If you agree or disagree with anything in this video, let me know. I want to know everyone else's favorites or their must-haves from the drugstore. Anyway guys, if you did like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, night, or wherever you are. Bye.